Every time a passenger fell asleep, the designated driver would quietly get out of the car, open the trunk, and try to steal something valuable. But this time, when he lifted the lid, he was stunned to find it packed full of cash. After a moment of hesitation, he only took 4 bills. 2,000 euros. That's right, he was going to use that money to rewrite his life. After driving more than 800 kilometers, Ivan finally dropped his client at the destination early the next morning. The door was opened by a blonde, blue-eyed, middle-aged woman. She ignored Ivan completely and went straight upstairs with the man. Half an hour later, the fat guy came back down empty-handed, counted out 300 euros for Ivan, and then drove off. Ivan didn't rush to leave. He never wanted to miss any chance to make money, but barging into the house would seem rude, so he rang the doorbell. Before Laura could even ask, Ivan bluntly said, "Your employee isn't just bad at his job, he's also got sticky fingers." Laura instantly understood. She hurried upstairs to check the accounts and found that a large sum was indeed missing. When they met again, her attitude toward Ivan had completely changed. Ivan then revealed his true purpose. "I don't know exactly what kind of business you're running," he said, "but I can guarantee 2 things. First, it's definitely not legal. Second, I can do it better than that guy."
¿Quieres ganarte 10,000 euros?
Claro.
And just like that, Ivan landed the high-paying job. Insiders called them postmen. Their main role was to transport money during the mafia's laundering operations, driving across EU borders without getting caught. The rule was simple. If you got caught, you covered the losses yourself. The job was extremely lucrative. At least 10,000 euros per trip, tips not included. It all sounded easy enough, but reality was far from it. One night, while in the streets of France, Ivan was stopped by the police. The officers discovered the million euros hidden in his trunk. Ivan tried to explain that the money came from selling his house, but they weren't buying it. Thinking he was lying, they prepared to use force. But Ivan was born for this game. Knowing they had no real evidence, he calmly pulled out his phone and threatened to call the consulate, turning the whole thing into an international incident. The officers didn't want the trouble and let him go. When Ivan reported back, he was stunned to learn that those 2 police officers were actually sent by the organization. It had been a test of his composure and resourcefulness. The boss was very pleased. Ivan not only secured a long-term deal, but also got his pay doubled. From then on, Ivan was at the top of his game. Endless money, and Laura completely under his control. But as the saying goes, you walk by the river long enough, your shoes will get wet. Not long after, Laura came to him with a tricky problem. She said a local councilman had started investigating their company and told Ivan not to look back because that man was sitting right behind them. The clues were vague. All they knew was that the councilman stayed in that hotel every Friday night. The rest was up to Ivan. He knew this could be his big break and agreed without hesitation. As Ivan was thinking over his plan, the councilman suddenly appeared on the TV, and the woman beside him wasn't the same one from the hotel. Clearly, the guy had a messy private life. That was the weak spot Ivan needed. After several days of staking out the place, Ivan finally caught his target. He planned to sneak into the man's room while he went down for dinner and plant a hidden camera, but was caught red-handed by the security guard. Luckily, the guard was just as greedy as he was. Ivan handed him 10,000 euros and smoothly carried out his plan.